Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of How to Draw Anything with Debbie and Lynne. I'm Debbie. I work for San Mateo County Libraries, and you would normally find me at the Millbrae branch. And this is...
My name is Lynn. I also work for San Mateo County Library System. Normally, you would find me at the Belmont branch, though you may also recognize my face from all the other art streams that we've been doing.
Yeah, and today we've got a special episode of How to Draw Anything. We're going to be doing our regular doodle challenge, but it's not going to be me drawing this time. It's going to be Lynn.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting.
It is.
Yeah,
I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited.
I can't wait to see what, we come up with together and what you draw. So
yeah, so I'm going to give it my best shot.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen so that we can see whatever happens. 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Well, bam.
Hey.
All right. So do you have any sort of methods for this, or do you just kind of do whatever happens?
Yeah, it's pretty much, starting with a few doodles, whether it's like color splotches or pencil scribbles, or I've done it where I close my eyes and come up with a scribble. And
I'm gonna try the closing my eyes. I want to be surprised by it too. So
yeah.
See what happens.
Ooh.
Good, on next to each other, okay? And let's try something.
Oh.
Okay. This is going to be a very different time than what we... I used a lot more lines. Okay.
Okay. I see something for the upper right corner.
Yeah.
I see some sort of like creature. The little loop on the bottom is like a tail.
Okay.
And then the middle bulge is a body, and then the top bulge is a head. That's
okay. Interesting. Let's see. I might be able to play with that. I think. Erase that one little line. We'll try and keep the rest.
Aww.
Make it kind of a little birdie friend almost.
That's so cute.
Make those lines up a little bit. Try and keep those just as feathers so they stay fairly true to the original. Maybe it's a little bird just kind of hanging out on the wire.
I like it.
Add a few more little feather bumps.
I like the nice cozy round shape for a body.
Yeah, it's a very satisfying shape.
It is.
Hot take, but the best birds are the roundest birds.
I can agree with that. Aww. I like it.
Little birdie friend.
Yay. Okay.
The others might be trickier. See.
The top left one, all I see is like like some sort of like a tablet or an amulet or something, but and then I also see a burrito.
That's fair.
You can always find food in
yes, almost anything can be turned into food if you stare at it long enough. Yeah, I feel like I can almost see things in that top left, but I kind of want to turn it.
Oh, cool.
Because I might run with your food idea, but I'm going to do a digital art trick. Ha, 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 ha. Turn it sideways.
That changes things.
I almost see it as a taco.
Oh, nice.
With little foodie bits coming out.
It's Mexican food no matter what.
Yep. Yeah, I think that really the conclusion is we just want Mexican food.
Yeah, sounds kind of good right now.
Yeah. I haven't had tacos in a very long time. It's not something I normally have under normal circumstances, honestly. Because I am a wimp when it comes to spicy things.
Oh, I am too. I get it mild.
Yeah. So it tends to be a bit of a rare thing that I even go out to places where you have to specify that you want it to be mild.
Yeah, I feel a little embarrassed every time I say it, but too bad. That's all I can handle.
I'm sorry, my palate is both very plain and very sensitive. Like, it doesn't take much to impress me, and on the flip side, it doesn't take much to overwhelm me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what... I kind of want these to be specific foods other than just general shapes, but I'm also trying to think of what they should be.
Like, well, I guess it depends where the taco's coming from, but like,
customizable.
You can make it a fish taco, or you might have some avocado in there, or
that's true.
You know, like some sort of ground meat.
Yeah, some little
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes a good one.
Onions.
Listen to it. Tomato instead. This is a very full taco. But really, those are the best kinds. If you're not like pushing the absolute limit of the shell, then is it really a taco? I think these are little kind of lettuce leaves right now. That might be the avocado.
Cheese.
Yes.
What else? Salsa.
Almost looks like a bowl now.
Yeah. It's a taco bowl.
Yeah? Do they do those?
They have tostadas, you know.
Okay.
It's like,
yeah. They have like sourdough bowls. I feel like it's having the equivalent of like you eat your bowl of taco at the end of everything.
Or at like
Which
Chipotle.
Also quite good.
Chipotle has those like burrito bowls. Now I'm hungry.
Call it there. I'm kind of running out of ideas of like what little things to add.
Kind of looks like the birdie is singing about tacos right now.
Birdie has a craving.
Okay. The last shape.
Last one. Let's see. I keep looking at it and feeling like it's a very incorrect airplane.
Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. I was kind of seeing a very incomplete bunny rabbit hopping. It's like it's in the shape of a bunny rabbit, and then there's one ear. I see a remnant of a bunny. But
interesting.
I also saw a shoe at some point.
I might be able to do something with the shoe. I can kind of do that. This would be kind of the back of it.
Yeah. Are you thinking of the previous episode of Afternoon Doodles when you drew David's shoe? His sneaker?
Yeah, I have some experience I can pull from, thankfully.
Yeah.
Kind of. again. So what I'm imagining is like you have those kind of shoes where sometimes they have like the extra little bump.
Yeah. Where the laces attached to. Yep.
My proportions were very, very off for achieving that. So I'm gonna cheat a little. Fix it.
Yeah.
But that's okay. These are all just kind of like templates that then you play with as much or as little as you want.
Exactly.
As you turn it into something brand new. Maybe a little more. Okay. Yeah, this is a thing where I'd love to look at the real thing.
Oh yeah, reference. That's what's fun about these doodles, though. Like they kind of inspire you to observe, even too. You know,
Yeah.
I know that, like in past episodes, I've had questions of what I was drawing, and it made me want to look it up. You know, look up what the object looks like, and then improve upon it.
Yeah, because so many of these are things that you don't necessarily think to just draw. But once you do start drawing, then you'll find you have like those questions that make you want to dig even deeper.
One of the classic difficult drawings, I feel like, is a bicycle. A lot of people, even though, you know, you might know how to ride a bike or you have a bike, but when it comes to like knowing exactly the parts of a bicycle and how to draw it stumps a lot of people. It's interesting.
Yeah, because you have like the handlebars that are never in the shape you think that you are. And then you have like the thing that goes down, and then you're like, and then it goes, that?
I think, yeah, exactly.
That seems wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, you know, I've drawn a bike without looking at it, and it was horrible. But then when I look at a photograph of a bike, I was like, oh, and then you learn. So, yeah. And then next time I draw a bike, I remember what I drew before because I looked it up.
That's better than me. I've drawn bikes a few different times, and every single time I try and do it blindly, I'm like, wheel. Close enough.
Yes. I like your sneaker though. That's very
Thank
nice.
you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have those be the 3 scribbles, and then do we want to pick one? I don't know how much either to clean up or definitely to color.
Yeah, to color would be fun.
Yeah.
You have a preference?
I'm not sure offhand. I'm willing to let it be your pick.
I kind of would like to see the bird.
Okay. The bird's a cute one.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I am going to try and at least loosely imitate what you normally do and give it another pass on the line just to get it a little cleaner. And then we have to color it. Add a few more feathers. I don't know what kind of bird it is, but I like it.
Yeah, it's cute. It's a cute bird. It's a new species. Ooh.
Feather out feather. Nope, too much erased. The tiny little dot eyes. I think that's what really sells it.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. I like that.
Make it rounder.
Ooh, yeah.
The roundest of birds. birdiness. On a little wire. A little straighter. There we go. With a little tail.
Cute.
You got a little bird.
Cute. About claws.
It would probably need them, yes.
Yeah.
Little ones.
Yeah.
This bird is like a solid 50% head.
Yes. That's what makes it cuter too.
Mm-hmm.
Big head.
Yeah. Okay. Bird.
Yay.
So, are you picturing any particular color for this guy?
All I think of is
Just
bright.
again, bright.
Very bright, like almost a tropical.
Ooh, okay.
Tropical tone for this one.
Let's see. That would be a lot of like reds, greens, yellows,
Bright blues.
Start with blue. Just see what happens.
Yeah.
You'll get to see my incredibly indecisive coloring process.
You try them out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know until you put it down.
Yep. It's not a bad blue.
Mm-hmm. That's actually one of my favorite blues.
Mm. It's almost like our blue.
Yeah, that's true. I learned this color from Crayola crayons.
Mm-hmm.
Cerulean blue.
Mm.
Cerulean blue. I learned that word very young from my crayons.
We had some fun names for colors.
Yeah.
Like, whoever gets to name colors must have a good time. Just getting to define how we associate them.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think this entire thing's going to be blue, but I'm going to at least block it all out. And
Okay. Ooh, multicolored bird.
I think so. I'm going to try it.
Mm.
This is a pretty fantasy bird anyway, so
Yeah.
we've got some room to play.
No one's ever seen this bird before.
No. So, blue body. I feel like it should definitely have a yellow beak, so I'm going to commit to that.
I'll agree to that.
I'm so indecisive with colors. It takes me ages normally to try and like pick one where I'm like, yeah, okay, that's good.
We're just brainstorming here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. What would make it feel bright and shiny?
Like different color wings? Or
yeah. I'm going to do a digital art trick.
ooh.
Add some splashes of darker blue.
Mm.
Yes, one of the many, 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 many joys of digital art is the ability to lock a layer. In this particular case, it's called alpha lock, which means I can color anywhere on the screen, but the color only shows up when I'm doing it in a place where I've already put down the equivalent of paint, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that I can be messier without having to worry about completely messing everything up.
Yeah, I always wonder if we should do like a digital art episode,
Mm-hmm.
you know, specifically about tips and tricks for digital art, digital drawing, digital painting. So if you're out there, let us know. Let us know if you would like to see that.
I think it could be very useful. Because a lot of stuff that becomes like very ingrained in you when it comes to digital art, it takes a while to learn what any of those really mean. Like, it wasn't until I actually had digital art to start playing with that certain things started to make sense, like what it means to put a layer on multiply.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many casual terms that are just intrinsic to how you use programs that you don't know what they are until you actually start playing with them and or get the actual experience of being like, oh, that's what that does.
I still don't know exactly what multiply does, even though I've used it. I don't know what it does. I just like the effect that it makes sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it's working.
Yeah, it basically is darkening the layer using the color that you picked as like the shadow. So there's better descriptions to it.
I'll have to look it up.
That's kind of the way I understand it.
Okay, okay.
As for instance, yeah, I can do this clipping. That's fine. That's another thing. That's another digital art trick.
Yeah, yeah.
So right now I have this kind of like pale peachy orange color picked. And if I were to do a shadow, it's specifically using that peachy kind of color to layer on top in terms of like darkening the sections that I've picked. Whereas if I had used, let's say, a blue, the base is a blue.
I see. Cool.
Yeah. Make that pop a little nicer.
Yeah, it did.
Honestly, I kind of like how that shadow added to it.
Yeah, yeah, it looks good.
Shading adds a lot. Like, you never really fully expect it to, but when you do add it, it's like, oh, yeah, that made it nice.
Right.
Yeah, coloring tends to be a lot of trial and error for me.
Oh, yeah. Same, you know. You just test it out. Especially with digital medium, you know, you can play with color as much as you want.
Yep.
Without wasting paints.
Yes. Yeah. It's always worth getting the experience with paints when you can, but the absolute joy of digital, and the reason why I tend to use it especially for coloring work, is the fact that you can just keep trying things. And you can almost always go back.
Yeah. Aw.
Yeah. I think that's pretty cute.
Yeah. It's very sweet. You gotta put those music notes.
Yeah. And of course, y'all important.
Yeah. Sparkle.
Yes.
Oh.
Little birdie friend.
Yay. Good job.
That was fun.
Yeah. That's very sweet.
Yeah, very different than what I'm... Oh, because it's shadowed. Just kidding. I know what. There we go.
Oh, something was wrong.
One of the consequences of using digital art tricks.
Yeah, you're like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I think I'll call that drawing
All
there.
right, nice job.
Yeah, do we, let's see. Do we want to try another game, or shall we save that for another day?
I think we can save it for another day.
Okay.
I think we did.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
yeah, Lynn's first scribble challenge.
Woo, good job.
I think it's something I'd like to do again, just to get a more of a feel of like what kind of scribbles work for drawings. But that was very fun, and I quite like our little birdie friend.
Let's do it again, and hopefully.
Oh, should we give him? Should we give it a name?
Sure. Yeah.
We normally give them names, don't we?
We do. We do. Shirley is popping into my head for some reason. I don't know why.
It's very cute. Spelling it wrong. I'm not sure.
Nope, that's it. That's it.
Okay, cool.
Tweet.
Obviously not, but
yeah.
Almost looks like a miniature parrot kind of bird.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking the same.
There's a way to
Parrot, Polly.
combine words there. I do kind of like Shirley.
Yeah.
Like that may just be a one and done.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It just, for some reason, it just popped in my head. She looks like a Shirley. Aww. Yay, Shirley. Shirley bird. Aww. Very sweet.
Shirley bird. Okay.
Yay.
Now we can call it. Now it's complete.
So that was Lynn's first time doing the doodle challenge. And we hope that you in the audience has been doing the doodle challenge too. And if you have, you should share the drawings with us, right?
Do it. Yes,
yes.
do it.
Yeah, share it with us on social media at SMC Library, so you can tag your drawings. Let us know what you're drawing in your doodle challenges too. You can also use the hashtag of SMCL Creates to just share whatever you're making with us, whether it's drawings or not drawings. You know, if you're participating in our summer STEAM camp, you know, just all the different programs that we're doing, that's all STEAM and whatnot, you can share it with us.
Yeah, we'd love to see it.
And just remember, you know, all of our other past episodes of How to Draw Anything are on our website at www.smcl.org.
We have our own playlist on YouTube now.
Yes, we do.
Exciting.
We should also probably plug Summer Learning Challenge.
Yes,
Right.
summerlearners.org. It's still going on. You have through to the end of August. And if you are able, capable, we are still trying to give out free books as supplies last at the branches during curbside hours. So they have been going extremely quickly.
Like hotcakes, yes.
Way faster than we anticipated. So no pressure, but
no, you know, you have many chances all summer long to get your free books. So
yes,
just
and the coolest thing about the challenge is the $1,000 scholarship.
Yes, definitely. Keep reading, learning, doing activities all summer long, and you get rewarded for it. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us for How to Draw Anything. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll hope to see you next time.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.